Finding your first job can be quite a daunting task. If you're a recently qualified graduate and if you're aiming to work in an MNC, then this video is for you. Hello folks, welcome to Number Leader. I am Nitish Kashyap, I am your host for today. The first job is usually a hard nut to crack. You might believe you have it in you, but in spite of sharing your resume to tens of companies, you may never receive an interview call at all. Oof, this might agitate you and frustrate you. This is the last thing a fresher just out of college should ever feel like. Over the past few months, the rates of unemployment in India have dropped. Yet, the Center for Monitoring Indian Economy, CMIE, has quoted a 30-day moving average of unemployment in India at 7.8%. So, how do we sparkle out of these starting career issues? Before we break down the challenge of getting hired, it is important for us to break down the hiring process in companies. HRs usually receive hundreds of resumes, if not thousands, for the same opening. HRs use algorithms to shortlist resumes and then use softwares to schedule interviews. So, the whole process is automated. This means, in current day and age, if you are trying to share your resume through job portals, then you need to convince artificial intelligence more than human intelligence. So, how do we tackle these early blues? Let me break down this challenge into a step-by-step process for you. The 5-step process is who, what, where, how, and why. Step number 1. Who do you work for? Shortlist your dream companies. This process can simply start by identifying sectors, industries you like the most. Then choose the top 5 companies in this sector. For example, if you are a foodie, identify companies in the food and beverage industry. If you are a movie buff, then media and entertainment it is. If you like bikes and cars, automobile sector, and likewise. Network with people in these companies. Be humble and get mentored. Don't hesitate to ask for help. People are kinder than you think they are. Step number 2. What is your dream job? This is usually the hardest part. Human beings are wired to multitask. People like being generalists more than specialists. The saying jack of all, master of none is widely misconstrued. The entire saying is jack of all, master of none is often better than master of one. Was this willfully excluded to misguide the larger crowd by capitalists? Maybe yes. Conspiracy theory for some other time. Humans like being generalists, but Industrial Revolution 3.0 emphasizes on the importance of process over people. This might change in the ongoing Industrial Revolutions 4.0 and 5.0. But when and to what extent, and what would that mean to process-oriented jobs, only time will tell. The current corporate setup in most MNCs, at least at entry-level jobs, are largely driven by principles of Industrial Revolution 3.0. So, keeping the current backdrop in mind, find the job that you don't mind repeating over and over and again. Or even better, find the job that puts people before process. So, if there is a job that intersects with your passion, your talent, and your qualification, that is your calling, your Ikigai, your dream job. Once you find your dream job, automatically you will be inclined to learn more about it. This is intuitive. Curiosity might kill the cat, but it is curiosity that sparks interest in us. Interest sparks learning, learning sparks proficiency. By default, you would upskill yourselves and if necessary, obtain additional professional qualifications too. Once you are fairly confident, redo your resume now. After this process, you are bypassing the resume filtering criteria hands down. Step number 3. Where does one find recruiters? Finding recruiters in the right place at the right time is very important. Few places freshers could find recruiters are direct campus placements, internships converted into full-time jobs, course and certifications where you could learn and network with like-minded people, referral by MNC employees, networking on LinkedIn. Job portals are hard, still you could give it a try. Step number 4. How to get hired. There are many career coaches who teach you many hacks, words you should use and what you should not use in an interview, body language, etc. I'm not saying they're not important, It is important, but not at the cost of substance over form or presentation over content. I generally like to keep it simple. Just be a good human being, be genuine. Everyone would love to hire you. I know it's easier said than done, but honestly, it has worked wonders for me. I'm sure it will to you too. Just remember your objective always, be professional, quietly go about your job and show recruiters that you have what it takes to get the job done. Step number 5, why should one work? In fact, question should have been answered first. But it goes without saying that money is the main motivator of all. Or is it really? What are the other things one should consider before choosing a dream company or a dream job? That's a topic for another day. Get industry ready with Number Leader. Upskill and grow with us. Like, share, comment and subscribe to encourage us. We promise to create content that will fast track your career in the world of finance and management.